How you folks all doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute on October 2nd, 2020. News, Luxury Merchant, and Gold Merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news, something I kind of skimmed over last time and didn't quite give enough information about, and it was kind of buried inside this entire event. So right now, Lost Treasure of Skyrim is going on. It's actually at 100%. So if you guys get Greymore now before October 5th, before the event ends, you're going to be getting a skin to put on top of your character, a pet, as well as a free house and a visitor that can visit that house. In addition to that, there is also Tamriel Together, which is going on right now. I'll leave the link down below, but during this event, you can actually get it's more of a sweepstakes, and you have to enter with the link below. It gives you a chance at becoming a house guest with your likeness, a crown store collection packs with such as pets, mounts, and houses, crown crates, and more. All that information I'll put down below. It is actually eligible to a lot of folks out there because it is below the $5,000 mark, which if you guys lived in Florida or New York before, a lot of us weren't actually eligible because of the $5,000 limit that they have on sweepstakes. Kind of a pain, but I'll leave that link down below. I apologize for not bringing it up last time. It's a big event, and I kind of just skimmed over a lot of the stuff there. Also, during this event, like I mentioned before, you're able to save on Greymore 50% to 60% with ESO base game and all of the other chapters as well. Get that now before the event ends if you currently do not have it or you don't have ESO in general. Also in the news, ESO, the Crown Store Showcase is up, and you're going to be able to get various deals, including a lot of spooky stuff to go with Halloween. And it's actually probably the biggest Crown Store stuff store release I've seen in a while. Yeah, definitely want to get in on that. And it's going to be all coming out this month. All right, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Gold Merchant for today. So first up in the Luxury Merchant, Ancient Nord Prayer Reels, which you're able to shift around like it's an actual puzzle. Crag-Gordon Chair, Crag-Gordon Coffers, display cases, urns, and Nidra Korb. On the Golden Merchant today, we have Bara's Curse, which is a popular tanking set simply because of the 5-piece bonus. When you deal damage, you have 25% chance to create a desecrated ground for 5 seconds, reducing movement speed of enemies and deals magic damage and heals you for 100% of the damage done for concur once every 5 seconds. Interesting set. I actually think this is a little bit worse off than the Leeching set, which you can get out of Imperial City Prison, which is a much higher damage. Doesn't give you the snare, but still gives you a bunch of health back, and it's almost guaranteed to go off. So you can get this if you want to, but I'd probably say you're better off going with Leeching. But at the same time, this is also when you deal damage, so this does kind of synergize well with Leeching and other sets out there that have just ongoing damage. Necklace of the Ranger. Reduces the effectiveness of snares applied to you by 50%. Still not that great. For 250k, Plague Singer. When you take damage, summon Skeever Corpse, which allow 5 poison balls over 5 seconds each to do 6,776 poison damage, and to the nearest enemy for 10 seconds. Effect can occur once every 8 seconds. Not really a great set, in my opinion. It's at least a guaranteed. But 5 poison balls over 10 seconds, and it doesn't get. This used to be disease, which was nice because it gave Defile with it, but just I don't think this is that great right now. Maybe you guys think it's different, but I'd probably just say skip on this. There's other proc sets out there that are currently better, it seems. And then Dune Ripper, which 5-piece gives you reducing the effectiveness of snares applied to you by 50%. Oh no, wait, that's Ranger. Sorry. Dune Ripper, there we go. When you block, your physical and spell resistance is increased by 5,310. Not the greatest. You're already, if you're running this as a tank set, you probably already have you're probably already max cap on your resistances. And if you're not, you're probably doing something wrong. And this is already giving you like health and 4% healing taken in 2 slots. Yeah, skip on this one, I'd recommend. Then for 100k, Marcellux guys, when you bash an enemy, you spew and cone corruption, dealing 9,100 disease damage over 4 seconds. Damage increased by 5% for each negative effect on the enemy has. Up to 1,500 or 150% additional damage. Concur once every 7 seconds. I like the fact that you bash the enemy and you can actually time when this goes off, but it's still hard to get this off. I found I've used this in PvP before. I didn't exactly care for it myself. Maybe folks feel differently, but take a look at it yourself, see if you like it. I would definitely pass on it though if it was me. And then finally, Troll Kings guys. When you heal it yourself or an ally, if they're under 50%, their health recovery is increased by 893 for 10 seconds. If you're a PvPer, this actually might be a good set. Even though they reduce the health recovery, it's still pretty a good chunk of health recovery to use. Stamina builds, I see using this a lot because in PvP, your healing is reduced, but your stats and your healing recovery is not. So I see a lot of folks using this. And if you don't want to run the dungeon, which it's a fairly easy dungeon to run, maybe pick this up in PvP. Anyways, I'm Hero of None. That's the Mundus Minute. See y'all in Tamriel.